Well. Buona sera, everyone, and welcome back to another Eurovision reaction video. If you're new here, welcome to our chaotic home. On this channel, we react to Eurovision entries for the first time without any prior knowledge of content, context, or style, and give our gut impressions. Are our opinions about music better than yours? Absolutely not. And will our opinions about the songs change after we've heard them over and over again? Most likely. But here, today, we will be reacting to Moldova's entry. Previously on Eurovision, Pasha Parfeni graced us with Soarele și Luna.
Yes, she did.
Mm-hmm. It was not a she, but cool.
There was which song was this?
Soarele.
Oh yeah.
Soarele și Luna.
Was that was last year?
Yeah. They're like pagan.
Oh, what am I thinking of?
I don't know. Every other Moldovan entry ever?
Maybe.
Unless I've gone crazy and I missed a year, and that is also possible.
No, you're right. I did not place last year's song. I just listened to them all so often.
I mean, there was a she dance.
Yeah,
there were she's in it.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I'm thinking of something else. But
anyway, landed in 18th place, 9th with the public. So they were like, hey, this is a top 10 song. Didn't do as well with the juries. But this year, we have Natalia Barbu with a song called In the Middle. If we'd like to give our impressions, what kind of music do you think we're going to experience today?
Well,
I'm going to be in a sandwich.
She's going to be in a sandwich, okay?
She's going to be in a sandwich.
In the middle of a sandwich.
Wow.
So it's not going to be one of those surprise it's cake type of things like the Moldova a few years ago.
She's gonna take some time. Nah, I'm going all Jimmy Eat World here.
Oh, no.
So in the
she'll be a little girl.
In a little house song. Everything. No, okay. I'm just gonna go with that. I want it to be a Jimmy Eat World tribute.
But somehow a new song.
But a new song, yes. It's gonna have the same vibe.
Okay.
Ready, set, go.
I'm sorry, did Jimmy Eat World have more than one song?
How dare you?
They're still touring.
I think we're gonna have a little bit of a call to like the angel and the devil on the shoulder, and she's caught in the middle between two very differing advices.
Didn't we have this with the one song I hated where they had all the advertising in the song?
Well, that makes me think it's Cyprus,
That
but I
was
don't know.
Diablo.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
right?
I feel like that was in there.
Ish.
Okay. Anyway.
But I'm thinking more literally, not like she's...
Yes, no, I got you.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
Okay.
This is great. I think that this is a love triangle that she is in the middle of.
Isn't everyone in the middle?
No, no one's in the middle of a love triangle unless you're the fourth wheel.
No, everybody is.
Exactly.
They just have their
She's the center of a fidget spinner.
Everybody's tracking. Thank you for understanding. Got there.
All right, cool. Well, whatever that is, we'll see if we get it.
Wait, are you saying whatever that is in me in general, or what I said? Like whatever this is over here.
You know.
Also, there's a card game that Eli plays called Barbu, and I'm only thinking of that.
Oh, okay. Does it involve fidget spinners?
No.
Okay. Well, let's find out what we've got here. You guys ready?
Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh, well, she's in the middle. Black mesh.
Oh, it's a love pentagram. Everybody's wearing black again.
Wait, they're all gonna play violin.
Yes, there's props.
Are they gonna have wings?
The violins have their own microphones.
Yeah.
They're gonna stand between the microphones.
What is?
We could do this for Halloween.
whistle. Oh, they look like clock hands. Okay.
I think it's a dress or pants.
Dress with pants under it.
Are they about to actually use the other mic? The purple mic? 'Cause they're all got purple tape on them. But
For
Oh, it's so
choreography
that they can
purposes.
turn sideways.
And then grab the
that's it?
violin.
Pulling a Daddy Fair, huh? A buzz in their dress.
I was wondering what that was sticking up out of her head.
It's like a sword.
They didn't show this girl on the left how to do that.
She's just faking it till she makes it.
That's, I wouldn't recommend doing that while bouncing on your feet.
I just don't recommend it.
Okay. Carolina, take us away.
Okay, I'm so glad that you called on me first.
Welcome.
Because I have opted to not write anything down this time. Last time I had Jeeves, so I couldn't. This time it's just because I'm not.
Choices.
Okay, this is a big no from me. Guys, I would love to. I cannot tell you how much I absolutely love the whole, like, the clapping thing.
Mhm.
I really, really love it when that happens in songs. Like, it just draws me in, and I'm like, yes, guys!
Clap.
Like, this is awesome. And that was potential. It had potential to be cool, but it was very understated. Like, it barely made a statement in the song, and I feel like that is totally what that's to be used for. And that, like, okay, the vocals were just, no, their voices did not mesh together at all. Like, we had the sisters, so we had Iceland.
Yeah.
And obviously, I know this only because you
Few
had
years ago.
said it during the video.
Previously.
Yeah, during that song, it's like, well, familial, like, your voices are more likely to go together. So
Genetically.
it's just that kind
too
of can
balanced.
happen.
Yeah.
This was a very poor match. Not for me. Sorry, guys. I did like the costuming, and my Halloween costume, it's not because I think that they're funny costumes, it's because we went as Måneskin year
years
before
ago?
yeah, we didn't do last year.
Yeah.
2 years ago, and it was awesome, but, like, these are all the same outfit, so then we don't have to decide who's who. Except for Maya, you would have to be the lead because of the eyeliner.
The wing
and I
eyeliner.
think
I thought
you're
they had winged eyeliner.
I only really noticed it on
noticed
her.
Yeah.
So,
I think Tyler would probably say no to having to wear black mesh
Yeah.
any time ever again in his life.
I mean, but you just did Ethan so well, so.
Did I?
Tyler, I think
We
it's
should
your
ask
turn.
Ethan how Ethan feels about that.
I
We'll
think
send him
it's
a
your
picture and
turn.
be like, this looks like you, right?
I think I saw you in Minnesota.
Oh, sorry.
Is this you?
I signed a bunch of autographs.
How do you feel
Anyway.
about this song?
Well, it's long since known that Moldova is a perennial favorite for me. And this is the first year that I do not like the song.
Oh no!
Like, since the original Sexy Sax Man meme became a thing, this is the first Moldovan song I legitimately do not like. Like, I am very, very sad. Because
It had
this
to
is
happen sometime.
this is not going to the final.
You
Like, there's no way this is
You
making
can't
it.
nail it every single year.
I guess, like, man, they have brought so many good songs year over
It
year
is
over
true.
year, and this I wholeheartedly, first of all, I hate her voice. I do not like her voice at all. Like it
He
is.
brought out the H word, you guys.
It is like a screech owl behind a mic. Like it's just like it's like she's
Well,
Specifically when she was doing the high notes.
well, that especially, yes, but like her like she's just very, I don't know, very harsh. Like I guess very. I mean,
I think part of
shrill
that
is
was
not
the
the right
sound
thing, but
engineering.
it could be sound
as well.
engineering. I mean that didn't help, but I did not feel like, and she was way too forward in the mix. So part of the blending that you're feeling is that like they had her way forward in the mix. Like she was at least like 8, 10, 12 dB above everybody else, and like above the backing track. Like the backing track was barely there. And so like the sound design of this really hurt the song, but I don't think it was going to be great with good sound design. Like
Sure.
so there's that. Second, I do not believe all 5 of you know how to play violin. Maybe, but I don't buy it. Like, just don't. And I will go back and watch this video. Never. But if I had, I would actually pay attention to that and see who's actually like faking. Like, because I guarantee if you watch, they're not all doing the same thing, and it's like somebody in there is wrong. There's one of these is not like the other.
Yeah.
But so I don't believe that. So why do that? It's just like kind of a stage thing. And like, but why? You could do this with one person and be fine.
Right, but if they're a group,
But if they're like,
why name yourself after one person?
yeah, like I don't know. It just the whole thing doesn't work.
Yeah.
So yeah, and it was like she said, like the clapping thing is like, I get that the robotic thing is like kind of this. I'm sure it relates to the lyrics somehow or something, but like, it didn't really work. Like this, like the stage movements. I don't know. It might be a whole thing for this.
It might have just been like, how are we going to get our violins at the same time? We have to build it into the choreography
Must have
somehow.
swords.
Well, yes.
So yeah, sadly, this is the first time since I've started watching Eurovision that I did not like the Moldova song.
But are you going to put it in your draft?
I am not.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I
I can't even put
Okay. I think that there was absolutely no reason they needed to have 5 people on stage. There was not complex harmonies that needed 5 parts. You could easily get away with 3 people and then the blend might be better. I think it was really hard at the beginning. They were all singing in unison. It was like 5 people in unison whose voices do not work together sounds pretty bad. So
that's why she's so cranked up. They're like, let's bury this.
I did like the bow in the back of their outfit thing. I did kind of like that. But yeah, if you feel like you need to have 5 violinists, you can have 2 of them that don't have microphones, and there's only 3 people singing.
Bring them out at that part. Then it'll be like a reveal.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Visually, very boring. The thing I was pointing out, what I was saying about the person on the left, is all of them were like leaning into it, going like this, and the one was just going like,
do you not know?
looking straight forward.
Are you left-handed all of a sudden?
What? You know, I'm trying to.
She's trying to show off.
I'm mirroring the thing. Okay. Anyway,
sorry.
So they were like leaning in,
Flex.
like some of them were like closing their eyes, getting into it, and one of them was just standing like this, staring forward. Not
just like holding the violin, like I have it.
But yeah. Also, another thing that I noticed that was bothering me was, for some reason, they decided the seam of the sleeve crosses from the bottom of the armpit to the thumb. No, make the seam like this. Why did you cross the seam over your arm?
This
is not okay.
This is the strongest opinion Maya's had since we started doing this. She's like, however, this is a no.
If
the
seam was purposeful, then put some design on it or something. Like, it just looked like a seam that was messed up.
I had a pair of pants like that and I threw them away. I hated them.
Wow.
I really prefer the traditional spiral seam on all things.
Like,
It's not this
Like
way.
on your pants, it goes all the way around your leg.
yeah.
It's just
Also-
like 3 pieces of fabric that you.
This song is very forgettable. Like, I don't even remember it, and I watched it 5 minutes ago.
And it had nothing to do. It was not a throw. It was not a
Well,
tribute.
despite all of their feelings, I don't have anything different really to say. I never once heard any harmony at all.
I think there was octaves, but no harmony.
Yeah, an eighth does not count as harmony.
Yeah.
So, and I could only ever hear 2 people singing at once. I never heard more than 2 people. And I know they were singing. I believe they were singing. But I could only hear the 2 people ever.
That's that mix. That
And
terrible sound.
The violins were all in unison. Like, well, what is the point?
Why do you need 5 violins playing?
Was there supposed to be harmony, but they had the 3 other people turned all the way down? And so we didn't get the benefit of it? Like, I don't know.
These
Yeah.
are just her friends, and they need jobs. Okay.
Maybe it
It's
was
a no for
all
me.
because they wanted her to be in the middle. They was like, it has to be in the middle,
You
so
can
there
do that
has
with
to
3
be
people.
visually. Yeah, I don't know.
Middle.
It could have
Well,
been
there's
like that.
only 4 people in the group, and one of them.
I wonder which one. Is it left shark?
Is it left? Is it what? Is it left shark?
Alright, so I feel like maybe we should stop. Sometimes Moldova does a really good job of just like confusing people's expectations during the event and suddenly having an amazing stage performance. So like it could happen, but I don't envision what would really elevate this enough.
I was gonna say,
Get me to
like,
vote.
boy, it'd have to be a heck
Roller
of a stage
skating
performance
violins.
for this.
Well, we've already had ice skating violins. I mean, not this
But-
year.
Have they had roller skating violins?
Skydiving.
Not that I know of.
They'll do like the indoor skydiving the whole time.
No,
Which
yeah.
miking that would be a nightmare, but
No,
still, it'd
2
be
What
of
they
them
need-
should, while 3 of them sing.
No, they need 1 violinist and 1 guy with a modded chainsaw. That's just a violin bow that comes on stage and goes like he's gonna attack the violin player and then just plays the violin for her while she does the finger. I did it too! While she does the fingering.
Or alternatively, they could do a cheerleader pyramid, and she could be in the middle.
Yes!
That could require 5 people.
And then it's in the middle. And the violin playing could actually be people throwing bows at the violin very well, just to hit the strings.
Yeah,
with
you
the
could
exact
just
right pressure.
hold the violin, and then the people are throwing the violins that's striking.
Or she could be in the middle with the violin and people are running around her with
Bowing
bows,
for her.
bowing for her. I would watch that. I would 100%. I would vote for that.
So good.
I feel
would
like you
vote for
guys
that.
don't understand how violins work.
Well,
Like,
they
you
can't have
can't
live
just-
instruments.
You can't just
Yeah,
like
that's true.
smack
They
the
can't
string.
have live instruments, so it doesn't matter how good they are at bowing.
How did I
it just matters.
Like, I'll just go by and like I'll just hit the string with the bow as I
have to
roller
hit it
skate
at the
by.
right-
No,
But-
you don't drag the. You just poke it.
You understand that when somebody's playing the violin, like they're playing it like at a velocity, and it's like and it's not like meow
This is how you
Meow.
play a violin.
meow
Here's
meow. As they go by, like there's gonna be like a half a second delay in the middle, and be like, "What's going on?"
No,
like
because it's not live.
It keeps playing in the background, and you're seeing this attacking of the violin. Like,
What if they had a bow that has like strings on the side, and then there's people on a seesaw, and it's going and it's pulling the bow? That would be pretty good.
this I can get behind.
And then
I can get
she's in
behind
the
that.
middle
Yeah.
with the violin just holding it up
yeah,
against
yeah,
it
yeah,
and
yeah.
changing the fingering.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that works.
Guys.
All right, we're doing that.
All right.
Okay,
Well, I
hold
got
on.
it.
I want all of this in the video, and I want you at home to
To
comment
vote. Which
that
one?
you have actually made it through all of this.
Somebody send us a link to your AI representation of this stage performance. Where,
Oh, God.
whatever
So much.
bowing of the violin you have come up with.
Absolutely.
I don't know how that works. If you could just link to your like whatever AI file you created.
Well, you
But
can
do it
put
anyway.
links in comments, but YouTube gets a little weird about them. Doesn't it?
Understandably so.
Yeah, understandably so. But yes, I love the idea, regardless. I'm sorry, I'm not YouTube. I didn't do this.
What if someone had an outfit made of bows and they just were like, short arms?
She's in the middle with a bow outfit, just.
Or if you had it on your arm and you just did this.
What if you had a conveyor belt of violins and you stood over it with a bow and like, and it just keeps going and the bow as it goes across and it's just an infinite conveyor belt
They
of
have
hundreds
to
of
all
violins.
be tuned differently.
Okay, so we're gonna leave it there. Thank you so much. Yeah, so we've gone out of control. Thanks so much for joining us. I'm so sorry. We'll be back again with a completely different video. Hopefully we'll see you there. I don't know, but
Probably not after this.
Come back.
please come back. Love you. Bye.